Ready when you are. Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls. I'm Alphafox.
I'm Szasstam.
And as you can see, we've progressed to the Undead Parish bonfire. I have a few more souls on me, did some grinding, and now we're gonna learn how to upgrade our weapons. But I'm not gonna upgrade this halberd, because it sucks. I don't like it, it's terrible. We're gonna upgrade this. I got this weapon while farming. It's a rare drop. But I really like the moveset on it. Gonna try not to hit the blacksmith, but it has a moveset a lot like your normal straight sword. But it also has this really big thrusting attack.
Can you actually attack the blacksmith?
You can, and he will kick your ass, and then you won't be able to upgrade your stuff.
Are there other blacksmiths, or is this the only one?
There are other blacksmiths, but this specific blacksmith takes certain embers that you need to get your weapon to its max upgrade point. And that little flash, if any of you wonder what that is, it means another player from a different world has kindled that bonfire that I rested at. And it gives me another hit on my Estus flask. Anyway, we're gonna talk to this guy, see what he has to say.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Alright, so he's a blacksmith. What you want to do is you want to go down to reinforce weapon. And you see we have these things called Titanite shards. These Titanite shards are used to upgrade any normal weapon. Certain weapons can't be upgraded by it. You need a different kind of Titanite, but any normal kind of just normal physical damage dealing weapon, usually Titanite shard does the job. And if you're ever curious like what the buffs are going to be to it, if you press X or square, I'm stuck in the Xbox mentality still here. It's taking some getting used to. But you can see anything that goes blue means it's obviously better than what you currently have. So our scaling is going to go up both on strength and dex. And because of that, we're going to get more scaling damage, and we're going to get more just base physical because we're upgrading it and making it stronger. So we're going to go and upgrade this as much as you can. Now you see, when we want to make it +3, we need 2 shards instead of just 1. The way I like to think of it is for every 5, I like to think of Herman Cain, because you need 9 shards, 9 large shards, and then 9 chunks. So just think, 999.
What an outdated reference.
It's relevant to me.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm good friends with him.
Oh. Didn't know that.
I'm not.
Do you get free pizza?
I've been trying to talk to him about that. He's not too happy on that idea. So since we need 9, we've used 2 so far, and I have 1 in my stock. We need 6. I think. I hope. Otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot. Hey, we did it! I was right.
Nice job.
I can do simple math. Now I am going to purchase a couple items from him. First thing I'm going to, because I want to showcase a few more weapons, I'm going to purchase is it the war pick? I think it's the war pick. Or is it the pike? Yes, it's the war pick. War pick, kind of a dumb looking weapon, but I think it's kind of cool to use. We'll be using it a little later. Now that we have our Boulder Side Sword all upgraded, we're going to have a little rest. We're going to pump 1 point into dexterity. We're all about
Pump
the dex
away.
right now. we're a dainty little woman still. Can't quite do the quick rolls here.
Well, you know, her gender has nothing to do with it.
Sure it doesn't. But as you can see here, this is where I died last time and we ended because I'm bad. But
So we weren't even that far away.
no, I was just, bad.
You just had your halberd. You're too cocky, and you paid for it.
I did. I paid for it incredibly. For new players, this is a really good spot to drop your summon sign and do co-op. And this guy you can actually parry. I've never done it successfully, and I'm kind of afraid, but I'll give it a go. Hey, look at that, I did it. First try. Ooh, he's mean.
You look like you're doing pretty well against him.
Well, I personally believe that nothing in this game is really too challenging. It all is about taking your time.
All right.
If you get some damage in and you're like, oh, I can kill this guy before he gets another attack, and you get greedy and he kills you for it, that's your own fault. I don't think this game ever has any point where it's like, oh, that was bullshit. There's no way I could have survived that. And here we have our first big shortcut back to the Firelink Shrine. Look at that beautiful face.
She looks beautiful.
She's a beauty from the Far East. Beef jerky skin and all.
Her hair is kind of the same color as her beef jerky skin.
Yeah, it kind of looks like I have this like weird tumorous protrusion from the back of my head right now. But that's. I don't really know what to say to that. But here we are, back at the Firelink Shrine. Have a rest. We can put one more point into dexterity. I like to have my main stat that I'm going to be using to 20 as fast as I can, because it helps with the scaling and you just get a little more damage out of it. Not much to talk about on the run back. If there's one thing I wish they wouldn't have done is made elevator rides like this so long. I mean, it's not. I know it's nitpicky. It doesn't take that long to get up here. But, I mean, why not just make it faster so that there's not really a whole lot of waiting?
I don't have an answer for you.
Oh man. I'm having a bad day. Alright, so this room is pretty tricky because we have this caster right here. And you can kind of see him there. What he does is when he aggroes, he's going to do a little gay boy dance. And what it's going to do is it's going to buff every enemy in a vicinity around him.
Is that an official term, gay boy dance?
I like to call it that, but there he goes. There's his little gay boy dance. And now all these little hollow guys are buffed up, and they do somewhere between double and triple damage, I believe. But luckily,
well, you look like you're just running them through.
Well, their health doesn't change. The only thing that changes about them is their damage. And luckily, you can kind of see here,
He's bottlenecking.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck right now. So I'm going to try and keep at a relatively safe distance. Just kind of poke them until they're out of my way. And now we're gonna fight him. Pretty simple. It's just, it's tough to get through all the little hollows to get to him. And down here, we're gonna meet our first NPC that we free. The NPCs in this game like to get trapped or captured in some way. You know, typical church stuff, dead body, stuffed in a barrel.
Yeah. That's every time I've been to a church, I've seen one of those.
What churches do you go to? Because I was just making a joke. I didn't.
That's none of your business.
Yeah. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Yeah, why not? I'm all down with helping a fellow friend out.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later.
All right, I'm good for rewards. I don't mind waiting for it.
Good things come to those who wait.
But really, we don't have to wait at all. All we have to do is I don't know how he pulls this off, but if we go back to Firelink Shrine. Nice little phantom of another player.
That spooked me a little bit, not gonna lie.
And it is spooky. It's just ghosts of nameless people running by you.
Oh, elevators.
Alright. Now, like I said, I don't know how he does it. I mean, we just freed him and went straight back here, but somehow,
He probably just jumped.
yeah, he's got those portal boots or something.
Hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it.
I will accept
I'm
it.
grateful to you for freeing me.
Again with the laughter
Not
dialogue.
enough for you. Well, let's not be greedy now.
They like to laugh in this game.
Yeah,
They got a lot to
Very,
be
very-
happy about, I guess.
very happy group of people. This is Firekeeper, and if you notice in the church, we picked up something called a Firekeeper's Soul.
Uh-huh.
If you use it, it gives you 5 humanity in your stock on the top left. Or you can use it to reinforce your Estus Flask. See, now I have a +1 Estus Flask.
Neato.
And what Lautrec's job here is, every time you bring a new NPC into Firelink Shrine, if you go and talk to him, he'll give you a little insight on what the character is like. But now we're going to go back to the church because we have just a bit more unfinished business. We're going to take another long, winded elevator ride.
Oh, thank God it's over.
Oh man, Nice little power nap though.
Yeah.
Get you ready for the day.
I'm surprised you can fall asleep that fast.
I can fall
Oh.
asleep standing up. We're gonna ignore these guys. I don't. They're not. They're not too scary. The reason I'm going back to this bonfire is because we need to be human for what we want to do. So we're gonna reverse our hollowing, go back to being human.
Hope we don't get invaded.
Very likely that we will. This is a very popular invasion spot. There, now we actually have some contrast between our skin color and our hair. We don't look like a hideous walking piece of Sasquatch beef jerky.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, when we're human, we get little summoning signs there. We can summon people now to help us. But we're not going to summon these guys. They're not cool.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, I'm sure some of them might be cool, but I'm not interested.
We'll never know.
And quite frankly, I don't want to know.
Bunch of degenerates on the internet.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You know, they might hack your IP and find out where you live. The big caster guy doesn't respawn, but unfortunately all these guys do. So we're just gonna
Free souls, man.
back away and stab. Alright. Interesting. I've never seen someone put their sign right here. Wants to be lazy and cut out all the actual hard work of getting to the boss.
Cut to the chase, you know?
Right. Now if we go up here, I'll be getting that item. It's just the soul item. We can actually summon our good friend Solaire. And we're gonna summon him because he has every time you summon him, he has a bit of he moves around the game world and you can kind of advance his storyline.
Alright.
If we walk through here, this is our first rather challenging boss. It's called the Twin Gargoyles. We get a nice little cutscene.
Welcome back to Let's Play Disney's Gargoyles. A little joke.
Xanatos. Was it Xanatos?
Thanatos was the guy that owned the evil corporation or whatever.
I'm trying to give you a little. If you get behind him, which I'm struggling to do here, you can. Oh, by the way, halfway through this fight, the second gargoyle comes and breathes fire at you. See, you can actually, Solaire did it for me, but you can actually cut off the first gargoyle's tail and you get a axe weapon for it. And then this guy, once you kill one of them, the second one's not much of a problem. And we got a gargoyle
You
helm.
defeated.
I'm gonna... It's gonna let me press select here, which it won't. I don't... We're gonna wave goodbye to our good friend Solaire, who helped us out so much on our journey. And we're gonna go ring our first bell of awakening. We're
Alright.
we're now officially progressing through the story.
Sounds good to me.
Took a while, but we're actually on the right track here now.
So much ladder climbing.
It's all about the build-up. This is a triumphant moment. In fact, so triumphant I'm gonna walk to pull this lever. And that's the first bell of awakening.
Did it awaken anything, or do we have to ring the other bells?
Unfortunately, we have to ring both bells of awakening to
All
awaken whatever we're trying to awake. And here we have, kind of snuck in on us, Oswald.
Greetings. I'm Oswald of Kareem, the pardoner, and thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Now, none of that matters. What matters is this. The best gesture in the game, by far.
I'm excited.
I'll give it a little showcase. He does sell ways to get rid of curses if you're cursed, and homeward bones if you want to be homeward bound. He sells one miracle, a little expensive, a talisman that you can use to cast those miracles, and a couple rings. But other than that, we really don't have a use for him.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
Again with the laughter.
I feel like everyone in this game is lying to us because they always laugh after they make a
Well, you know,
pretty poignant statement, and then
this
they
is
just laugh about it.
this is the grim dark world of Dark Souls. You can't trust anyone.
Well,
You need to strut your stuff. Let people know what you're all about. That's what that's for.
all I'm saying is, you know, if I know I can't trust him, what's the point of it being grimdark? You know, like. They laugh a lot.
I mean, well, what if they're just really happy people?
That could be true. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
I guess you could call them trust ambiguous.
Yeah.
Alright, so we showed off the baller swag sword, as I like to call it.
Well, you need any...
But we're gonna need, as Herman Cain once told me, 9. We're gonna get this baby to +5. If I can, you know, press the right buttons to actually get it to +5. Right. Don't get yourself killed. Good advice.
Yeah, he didn't laugh, so he's
This is,
he's probably gonna betray us later.
This is one of my personal favorite weapons. It gives you nice resistance boosts. But, looks cool. And when you do a strong attack, it, like, curves around like that. It's kind of nifty. Do some leveling up. Work on our strength a bit. We're gonna run around topless for this next part so I can show off this gargoyle helm.
Well, hope you don't get yourself killed.
I'll be fine. This guy, however, we're gonna save until next time.
The heck is that?
That's an
Got
enemy
like a
called a faceless demon.
Stargate on his back.
Yeah, kind of like the design for him. He's nifty looking. We'll be coming back to him real soon.
And this is an underground jungle, obviously.
This is the Dark Root Garden. It's full of
Whoa.
evil trees. Nothing too bad. You do gotta watch out if they get close to you. They have this move where they can grab you and start eating you.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, and they can one-shot you, especially with how little health I have right now.
You're topless. You're distracting him. Like, well, I don't know if plant men are into human women, so that's...
You know, love knows no bounds. But then, is it really love or just physical attraction?
If you love a tree, that's treason. You can get killed for that.
But what if I've got a reason for treason?
That love will bear no fruit.
What if it's like an apple tree?
You know, do whatever you want, man. I'm not here to judge you for loving trees. Whoa.
Oh yeah, by the way, illusory walls. They're in this game. If you attack them like I did, or you can roll through them, they will disappear when you hit them.
That guy looked like he had a badass club.
Yes, I believe that was a large club, which we'll be farming for just to show off. But until then, we're gonna light this bonfire, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
See you guys. I'm winking right now. I want you back.
I am too.